Hi there, I'm Jason Dudek with Mountain Lion Agriculture, here to show you a little bit about our results this year with our different crop varieties, rice varieties, and soil and fertilizer combinations. This year we planted Nurica L19. This is this plant here. You see the roots are nice and long and it's got a nice green color, but the plant itself is small and we're not expecting a fantastic yield out of this L19 this year because we did not use fertilizer with our Nurica. And as the size of this plant demonstrates, we believe Nurica, at least L19, the variety we're using here, is fertilizer dependent. Next we have Pa Camp, a local Sierra Leonean variety. This was planted in sandy soil, and as you can see, the roots are very small, the plant does not look healthy, it's very sparse and weak looking. Don't expect a good yield out of this plant this year. Pa Camp in sandy soil. Next to it we have the same variety of rice, exactly the same variety, Pa Camp, a local variety planted in organic rich soil with lots of humus. And as you can see, the roots are a little bit better developed, but the plant itself is considerably larger and healthier looking. We expect a good yield out of this. Neither of these two varieties, local varieties, had fertilizer. Next to it we have Pa Camp that was planted in sandy soil with fertilizer. And as you can see, it's not doing even half as well as the Pa Camp that was in the organic rich soil without fertilizer. So again, we believe Pa Camp, unlike the Nurica, doesn't respond very well to fertilizer and in fact needs organic rich soil rather than any kind of chemical fertilizer to increase its potential. Last but not least, we have our heavyweight contender here. This is Pa Bunch. This is an inland valley swamp or lowland rice variety, so it's meant to be planted in standing water, swampy conditions. You can see this is a much stronger plant. It's got great roots, nice green color, but there are challenges with the lowland varieties. The upland varieties are easier to prepare and plant, so it's not exactly a panacea here, but you can see the Pa Bunch is a local variety without fertilizer, planted in swampy conditions, is doing very well for us this year. Hi there, Jason Dudek again with Mountain Lion Agriculture. You're looking now at the best results we had in this 2013 crop year. It was from a Nurica variety fertilized and a Pa Camp variety unfertilized using system of rice intensification or SRI principles. As you can see over here, we have the Nurica, and compared to the other rice I was showing you, you can't really make a comparison. I mean, the root structure is excellent, it's very broad and it's very healthy. The plant itself, there's tons of tillers, it's nice and dark and green, and you can just imagine the yield we're going to get from this kind of plant as opposed to the ones I was just showing you. So this is Nurica L19 fertilized with SRI principles. Over here we have Pa Camp unfertilized, so you can see it's not quite as lush and green, but it's still looking excellent and far superior to the other plots that we have. And if you take a look at one of these plants, you can see again the root structure. It's much thicker and longer than what we were showing you before. And the plant itself, again, there's tons of tillers. And while it looks like it could use a little bit of fertilizer, it's not quite that same dark green that the Nurica is. It's a very long and healthy plant, and we're expecting an excellent yield from this as well. So that's Pa Camp unfertilized and with SRI principles, and Nurica fertilized with SRI principles were our best results this year.